gonna say? Fix this. I guess it is vertical only, huh? Okay. I wanted to come on and talk more about ABT Arcblock. 186 million coin cap, fixed supply. You know, that's pretty bullish. Just a fixed supply. It doesn't increase, doesn't decrease. It stays the same over the course of its existence, which leads to a more consistent tokenomics, in my opinion, and I really like it. You know, a lot of things going on with Arcblock and what's going on with AI in general in the world today. AI, it seems that is taking over. It's already been taken over, but what I've noticed recently is that these companies like Google, like Arcblock, you know, these website searches are now going to be using their AIs that are because they found that AI is better at producing search results more specific to what you're actually looking for compared to the algorithm of Google. So I noticed Google just released their version of their Chat GPT AI, and we know Arcblock has a blocklet AI that creates decentralized applications for maybe developers, maybe people who can't develop, who don't have those technical skills. It'll actually be able to program for you your application, and this is massive because this is a whole new sector opening up. This is all new ground level of a market, not necessarily in like the, you know, when we're talking about token price, but like Web3, blockchain, decentralized identity, and like blockchain as a service. This is all ground level starting up. And Arcblock is a completed project that gives you that platform. It's like that Photoshop of decentralized applications. It really caters to any user, whoever's willing to use their product, because you don't need to use any technical. Actually, let me rephrase that. You don't need to learn all these different technical languages, these computer languages. You just need to have your own favorite one. And when you have your favorite one, you can plug it in. As long as you can create a successful code in whatever language, you can write any blocklet. And matter of fact, you don't even need to write code anymore. That's how crazy this is getting. You know, someone like me who, you know, I'm knowledgeable about computers, but I have never really written a line of code. You know what I mean? So this is even opening up doors for ground level people who are working class, who maybe want to build something right now while we're in the bottom of a market where it seems to be the most advantageous, and it's the best price point. Really, you're getting a lot of value for purchasing an ABT token and then utilizing it, you know, utilizing their services. And the cool part is too, is if you're even more tech savvy, you don't need to pay. You could run all of this Arcblock AI, all this stuff on your own server. You don't need to pay for their service, but you need to figure out how to run blocklet on your server. Let me take a look. Actually, I can't really even take a look. Okay, yeah, no, it'll disconnect me if I do that. So I was going to look at the DXY. I know we're downtrending. I know it was going up a little bit, but, you know, still expecting that to keep climbing down. Arcblock, I'm really expecting it to climb back up, because we know it doesn't take much to send this thing on a rocket ship past your fucking anus. It's gonna be fucking Bull's Island, and we're gonna have all the NYC crew on the top floor with no top policy, while all the plebs that are snorkeling, you know, some of them might have made it out of water, some of them might have made it to the dinghy. I don't know. We're gonna have to check on them later, but all I know is there's bright times ahead for people here now who are taking advantage of this opportunity. Whether they be it just investors or builders, researchers, you know, anybody who's really keen to this knowledge is really at an advantage in life, I feel, because a lot of learning the market is learning different asset classes, and I have NYC to thank for my education. Now that I've been here for over a year, And we're going through reminiscent times of kind of what happened back in 2008. Things are kind of the same, but they're different. The end result is, people are still defaulting loans, car loans, etc. Right? But I remember specifically back then being on the short end of the stick. And here I am, history's sort of repeating itself, and I have this opportunity to correct it. Like, I have this opportunity to be on the good side of the stick, because I have that knowledge. Now I understand the value of our money, where my money should be, and that just having a dollar in your hand is not going to do you any damn good, because that dollar is it's deteriorating. The more you hold these pieces of paper, man, it's just, your whole life is just kind of evaporating slowly, because that's what runs our whole system, right? Is money. But yeah, no, I've got really excited. I saw the Dragon Chain interview today. I'm waiting for them to list on Coinbase. As we know, I set Coinbase in my Dragon for whatever reason, so they've got like 15K a Dragon of mine, because this is going to be massive. The American companies now who have been kind of locked behind SEC lawsuits, wrongfully so. These companies that might have done everything right and by the book and approach the SEC because they want to be that way. They want to go by the book and they want to do things the right way, but they end up, getting sued by a corrupt system, which is unfortunate. But with Library Coin, if Library Coin is successful with this, we will see I'm sure we'll see a run on Library. But I'm not really interested in Library Coin as much as I am interested in other American companies like Dragon Chain, like Arcblock, and I'm sure there's others, but those are the two primary ones that I'm invested in with when it comes to American businesses. I love our country, and I want us to succeed in this new era of technology and where we're going. Because I'm a very proud American, and I would love to, just extend that pride even further into the blockchain, into Web3, decentralized identity. And something I've kind of had to learn too is that, when I first learned about decentralized identity, I thought of it in a negative connotation, you see, because we want to think in terms of, ultimate control over humans. Really, that's what it's all about, and that's the end game. However, what I didn't understand originally was that with DID, with this technology, there is going to be brief moments in time that we're going into. I don't know how long it will last, or what will go from there. But we'll have more control over our data, our money. We won't have to voluntarily give up our data for services. It actually is a good thing, because now you're going to be able to choose who, what, where you share your data with. And what kind of comes of this, I don't know. We'll see. All I know is it's going to lead the foundation. It's going to lead the Web3 boom that we're going to see. Because just like Dion's been saying, we're in a bubble. So once that bubble pops, asset prices are going to crash upwards, and we're going to be goddamn rich. And I tried to tell the plebs, I tried to tell many people now, and they just don't get it. So instead of seizing the opportunity today to change their lives, they would rather do the same thing every day. Keep spending the money the same way they've been spending it their whole life, and they're going to end up being in that same spot for their whole entire life, and that's not what I want. So there is a real opportunity for you, if you're the same way at all, if you're inspired at all, to become your own businessman, to become your own boss, take charge of your life. You don't have to work for another man anymore. Research into this, and be open to new things, because if you don't do anything new, like I said, the next 5 years are going to be very damn predictable. Unless you invest and you got ABT Arcblock, then you're coming with us. But people will sell early for early profits. And that whole topic is, like, what's the real price points to which you want to take profit, and that's going to be different for everybody. All I know is I want triple digit multipliers, so I'll probably start taking some around $20 and start laddering out from there. But I will always have a forever bag of ABT Arcblock because I see this company being a generational company that sets the standard for generations to come. And just having that coin, that asset, in my wallet is going to pay off. All the time that that we have patience and we wait for it to go, and I'm going to have it for sure more than 5 years in my wallet. Some of it, you know what I mean? Not all of it, because we need to make some gains at some point, right? But there will be enough there left over for me to have a consistent income coming from literally just holding the asset Arcblock. And it's blowing my mind, the opportunity that is here for us now. Yeah, and I just wanted to hop on live and talk. I'm doing these a little bit more. If you have suggestions of what I should talk about, you should leave a comment for me so I know what I could talk about that you guys are interested in. I know you're in the ABT Arcblock. I know a lot of you are NYC. But yeah, just drop a comment. Let me know. Because I could talk about Arcblock for all these videos, but I kind of want to go over more than just that. So drop a comment and let me know. I'm gonna hop off of here today. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow. Maybe I'll see you the next day. Whoever's watching, thank you. I appreciate you. And yeah, I'll catch you in Odd App if you're online. Peace.